Yeah, this is Mike with Mike's Accessories with the 2012 Articat 1000 Wildcat Skull Crusher project. The nicest UTV ever built. Last night we done the green painting of the custom fiberglass interior pieces, and I'm gonna do a video this evening. This is the first coat. We're gonna put a second coat on, and we'll do a video of the second coat of him actually spraying the green on these parts on the custom fiberglass interior. As the paint video, and I figured I'd just do this video this morning showing the pieces and go over a little bit of the pieces. These are of course the custom coffin seat, fiberglass custom coffin seats I built, and there'll be a half skeleton goes in here, and the eyes will move back and forth and the mouth will move up and down, which you've probably seen in my other videos of the Skull Crusher project. We got to thank Suzanne at High Tech RCD for the servos, the receivers, and transmitters to be able to make all that possible with the mouth move up and down. And also thanks to Skeletons and More for working with us on the skeletons that goes inside the seats. And the same thing with this other seat. The green turned out really nice. It turned spot on, the Articat green that's on the suspension pieces. We're trying to keep all the colors matching really good. And also these holes right here are for the seat belts. We got to thank Pearl Armor for working with us on the full doors for the project, the seat belts, 5-point harnesses, fire extinguishers, knee pads, and also hydration systems. And then there'll be a piece of plexiglass that goes across the front of us too. And then there'll be the skeleton will have arms that come out, one that's this way and then one that's going to be over here holding the sub box, because the sub box will go in this area right here, the 12-inch sub box, which I'll show you here in a minute. On the butt pads, thanks to Jonathan at Custom Stitch in Knoxville, Tennessee. He built us a brand new butt pad with black material, like a black suede, and like with green stitching to really make it look good. And then also Jonathan at Custom Stitch done like a back pad that goes through here and everything. So as I'm, because this project is pretty much just a trailer queen, it's never going to really be driven anymore besides just unloading it off on a trailer and back onto the trailer. But he made me a back pad that goes through here, so when I get in it to move it in and out of the trailer, I can lean my back a little bit without killing my back and everything on that back pad. Get with Jonathan at Custom Stitch in Knoxville, Tennessee for any kind of upholstery stuff. And also Jonathan's going to help me do the air ride suspension, install the air ride suspension on the Skull Crusher project. We'll go to the next piece. Here's the console. Here's the arms that are masked off right now. They'll have a TV, a 5.8-inch Alpine TV holding there, and that one, and also that hand right there. Right here is the spot for the Ride Tech Ride Pro E3 control display. It shows how much pressure is in each sleeved bag that'll be on each corner of the Skull Crusher project. Shows how much is in the tank, air pressure in the tank, and shows other kinds of just features and stuff on that piece. This is the PlayStation 4 controller dock. As we do have a PlayStation 4 that we're doing the project, and you'll see a little bit more of that as we get the project. We've got to do some painting of the interior of the project too, and you'll start seeing more of the PlayStation 4 then. But that's the controlling dock for the controllers. And then we got the floorboards. They're only green. What we're planning on doing, we're going to do flame. We got to thank Ted Gook at 3M for working with us on the masking tape to mask all the floor off so I can pop this mold. And then also the pinstripe tape. We're going to do a pinstripe out like this and then mask it off and do like a flame. The floor will be all black, and then the flame, the way my finger's going right now, will be in this green color right here, the flame. And then right here is a 10-inch sub. It's the Boss Audio System shallow mount 10-inch sub. It's the P100F. Make sure you get with Paul at Parts Express for any of your car audio needs. They carry Boss Audio. They carry a lot of different brands. But make sure you get with Paul at Parts Express for any of your car audio needs. We also on the paint. We got to thank Mark and Michael at the O'Reilly's Auto Parts in LaFollette, Tennessee for working with us on the paint. This is the Axalta Coating Systems paint. If you're not familiar with Axalta, they bought out the DuPont line. So it's the DuPont, the Chroma-based Chroma Clear system is all Axalta Coating Systems, and the Nason line. We use the Nason on this, the green Nason. And then of course the hardener, the reducer and the hardener too, Nason. And just make sure you get with your nearest O'Reilly Auto Parts to make sure you get Axalta Coating Systems paint. Also, we got to thank Rob Walker at O'Reilly's Auto Parts for working with the project on the paint. And also thanks to Randy Clapp at Axalta Coating Systems himself for coming out and looking at the project, putting a plan together with me to get everything going with the paint. We also got to thank Jaime at the Clausen company for sponsoring us on this black you see right here. That's the All You Need dark gray primer. Really good stuff. I wouldn't go with any other primer. The Clausen All You Need dark gray. Now they got it in different colors: dark gray, gray. I think they got it in red, and they may have it in a different color too. But that All You Need primer, it's good. It fills up like the 40 grit sand scratches and stuff, like from Sandpaper. And also on the Sandpaper side of things, we got to thank Tim Dorfler at U.S. Chemical. They've been a very big help to the project, U.S. Chemical has, and with Bondo Premium Lightweight Body Filler, the AU79, the WG55, fiberglass resin, fiberglass mat, sandpaper, or they call it abrasives, glazing putty, a lot of other things U.S. Chemicals worked with us on. Don't go with anybody else. Don't go with no Evercoat stuff. Don't go with anybody else. You'll need to go with U.S. Chemical. U.S. Chemical has the best stuff on the market. And we'll continue on with pieces. This is the kick panel, called the side panel, kick panel. It's got a Boss Audio 6.5-inch marine speaker that's got an LED built in the speaker itself. And then this is the spot for the T-Spec, Metra T-Spec Farad cap, doing one Farad cap there. And then this piece right here is the same kind of, this one's for the, one one's for the driver, one's for the passenger. 6.5-inch speaker, Boss Audio marine style, and then the Farad cap, so I have two Farad caps in the project. And then on this side, got with the headliner, 6 speakers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Boss Audio Phantom Skull series speakers, 5.25 inch. Boss Audio 2 bullet tweeters, and then a round light right here. It's got, when you touch it, you got lightning that comes to your fingers right here in this piece. The Boss Audio P3700 5-channel amp, and the Boss Audio P3700 5-channel amp, both of them 5-channel, both the same kind of amps. And then right here is the 12.1 inch flip down monitor right there. We can be able to hook the PlayStation to, and to be able to let people play the PlayStation. A lot of companies we worked with us on this project and everything like that. And we'll definitely go over all the companies that's worked with on us, and when we get to the wiring stage of the project. Here's the door panels. On the door panel, the same thing. Got a Boss Audio 6.5-inch speaker right there. It's the same marine style that's in the kick panels. And then still their bullet tweeter, 3-inch bullet tweeter Boss Audio. Just make sure you go with Paul at Parts Express for any of your car audio needs. These are the talking skulls. Of course, we had to mask them off to paint it, but there'll be a skull here. It's got eyes and mouth that moves. And we got to thank Robert at Blue Point Engineering and Harry at Wizard Devices for working with us on a circuit board. They do all kinds of different circuit boards. They got everything you can think of for circuit boards. They're the top of the line when it comes to circuit boards. They worked with us on a device called Auto Talk. It sends signal from a sound to the servo that's in this, the servo geared motor, and it makes the mouth move to words and everything. And they also worked with us on a piece called a dynamic mic. It's a piece that connects to the Auto Talk, so whenever I speak into a microphone, it'll actually, the mouth will move to words. I'll have one microphone for the driver's side and one microphone for the passenger side, so I can be able to have them actually looks like they're talking to each other, the skulls back and forth with each other. And they also worked with us on a piece called a light to, or sound to light. It's for the eyes. The eyes that's in this skull, and this one right here, whenever it sends a signal from the sound to this light to sound circuit board, it'll make the eyes blink to the words in the soundtrack. And also they worked us on a third one of those for the there's a skull piece that's not been painted yet. We're going to paint it white, and it's for some gauges and stuff to go in it, and it's got LEDs in the mouth, and the same thing with the where it blinks to the sound. And all three of these will be this and this, and then the other one will be wired together. Here is the sub box. The 12-inch, it's the Boss Audio 2300 watt Phantom series, all the Boss Audio stuff we stayed in pretty much in the same line with the Phantom Skull series. Besides the Marine speakers, everything else is the Phantom Skull. The subs and then the 5 1/4s are all the Phantom Skull Boss Audio. And that's the sub box that goes in between the seats and everything to house the big subwoofer. And then pieces we're painting for the bottom of the seats and everything. That's the bracketry and stuff like that. Like I said, we got to do a second coat on everything, but everything turned out extremely nice and everything on the paint and everything. The back of the seats, like I said, all this stuff turned out extremely nice and everything like that. So, and I'll go ahead and show you this dash piece. Again, we're going to be waiting to paint it because we're going to be mounting it to the dash. I'll give you a little bit of breakdown on that too, on the dash piece. Right here is the dash piece. It's going to be painted green. It's got two Alpine 5.8-inch monitors right there. Still the 5 1/4-inch Boss Audio Phantom Skull Series 5 1/4-inch speakers. A little LED light scrolling piece that scrolls words across it. PlayStation 4 camera right there that I'll have to push back out and get it back to this nice lip and everything. Like I said, this product is 100% custom. 100% guaranteed, the nicest UTV ever built, and probably one of the maybe more nicer things ever built. This piece right here, this dash piece, will be mounted on top of this dash, and we're going to Duraglas it in with U.S. chemical Duraglas and mold it all into a one-piece look. And here's the PlayStation 4. The inside of the box will be painted green, and this PlayStation box, custom box we built that's for this glove compartment box area, it'll be molded. Let's see, just keep the project going and everything. Here's that skull piece I was talking about a minute ago that will be painted. We're going to paint this white. We're going to put 2 gauges up there. We don't know what kind of gauges yet we're going to do right there. And then right there will be the little mouth that's got the LEDs in it that'll blink to words from the light to soundboard from Blue Point Engineering and Wizard Devices. And just keep the project going. We've got the steering wheel. I should have the steering wheel here in a couple of days. The custom plexiglass or acrylic steering wheel that I have built for the project. Just get the air ride going. Get the project wired up, and just a massive type project that I plan on taking to the biggest shows and biggest conventions that the project we took to.